I'm not going to marry a guy that doesn't attend my church. I just can't imagine leaving my church and this guy doesn't attend my church, so I can't date him. Hi guys, how are you doing today? I feel like my face is oily. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to record regardless. I don't know. Are you feeling my cap? Are you feeling my cap? Someone gifted it to me and I just feel like it's cute. Plus, it's passing across the very vital information. Jesus is calling you. Better tap green. Don't tap red. Answer the call. Pick up the call. Okay? Jesus is calling you if you're yet to believe in Jesus Christ. This is another opportunity for you to do that. Okay? It's as easy as just believing in Jesus and all that he did on the cross. Capiche? Okay? But yes, let's cut to the chase. Today I want to talk about something that is, I feel like it's affecting a lot of people and I don't think it's talked about as often as it should. You know, I've heard and I've had a lot of friends that say things like, I'm not going to marry him if he's not in my church. I'm not going to marry him if it's not, I'm not going to marry a guy that doesn't attend my church. Or I'm not going to marry, the reason why I don't want to be with this guy because he's not in my church. And personally, I feel like, I don't know, it might be an unpopular opinion, it might be a popular opinion. I'm going to share it either way. Personally, I feel like a lot of ladies have missed out on amazing guys because of this "he doesn't attend my church" issue. And I said I must come and address it today. As it is hot, I'll come and drop it for you guys. I feel like I'm being unserious in this video because it's a serious topic. I shouldn't be this unserious, right? But anyway, it's a serious issue, guys, because a lot of ladies have actually missed out on guys because he's not in my church or she's not in my church. It even applies to guys. Guys say, you hear guys say things like, "Oh, I'm not going to marry her if she doesn't attend my church," and so let me start this way, right? I think everybody, when it comes to relationships and life partners, I think it's important that you have standards, right? You have your negotiable standards and you have your non-negotiable standards, which would have to deal with things like your values and the faith of the person involved. Not pay attention, I didn't say denomination, I mean faith, right? For instance, we know that as believers we're not meant to be unequally yoked, right? So of course dating an unbeliever is a no. So yes, I feel like for everybody you should have set standards when it comes to who you want to marry, because if you don't have standards you would literally just settle for anybody. So it's important that you have standards so you know what you like and what you don't like. However, I feel like there's a place to draw the line, especially when it comes to things that can be negotiated. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do or what not to do. I'm just here to say that sometimes just saying you're not going to marry somebody, oh my god, you're going to hear some noises right now, it's because the people I live with, they decided that this is the right time for them to go out. So let them go out so that the noise can pass, and then we'll continue this recording in a bit. Oh, and another person has decided to pass again. Okay, I think we're back now and there shouldn't be any noise going on. But yeah, so here's my take, right? Like I already said, I think it's important that you have set standards and all of that. However, I think there's a place to draw the line, right? So I think the question I would want you to ask yourself is, why are you saying you cannot marry somebody because he doesn't attend your church? Like, your why is very important. Could it be that this person attends a church that doesn't necessarily believe in the actual tenets of the Christian faith? If that's the case, then that's understandable, right? Or you guys just don't have the same beliefs, right? It's just kind of like different. That's understandable. But when I hear people say things like, "Oh, I just can't imagine leaving my church and this guy doesn't doesn't attend my church. So I am, this guy doesn't attend my church and I can't imagine leaving my church, so I can't date him. I'm like, are you being serious right now? I don't think that that's enough reason for you to just turn down a guy. If the guy meets all your other your other things on your checklist, right? He's kind, he's God-fearing, he loves God, he knows the truth, he has a good job, he is at least good looking for your standard. But the only reason why you are saying you can't date him is because he doesn't attend your church, then that's a problem. Because we are actually one body, right? Yes, I know we have different denominations, but there are churches, there are several churches that actually believe the truth of the gospel, which is what actually matters. Are you saying that it's only your church that believes the truth? So when you say things like, I'm not going to marry him because he doesn't attend my church, I don't get it. See, it's different if maybe you've gotten to a certain level of leadership, which I don't even know, it's even I don't know, but maybe you've gotten to a certain level of leadership and you are so committed and you can't afford to leave, right? Yeah, it might be permissible in that case. But like, I just hear regular people say things like, oh, I can't be with him, and you're like, why can't you be with him? Oh, he doesn't attend my church. And I'm like, it's not given. So I think the purpose of this video, I want to keep it as short as possible, it's just to say that know your priorities, know your why, know the things that matter, right? If you have your non-negotiables, you have your negotiables, and this person ticks literally almost all the other boxes, and the only thing that is pending is the fact that he doesn't attend your church, I think it's okay to make compromises, to be honest, especially when you guys actually have you believe the same things. His church is not a church that doesn't believe the truth of the gospel or doesn't have a sound doctrine when it comes to conversations around money or the expressions of charismatic gifts. I know things that actually matter when it comes to the Christian faith. If his church and your church, if they believe the truth of the gospel, then why not? Why not? I've even seen some cases where the guy is convinced enough to come to the ladies' church, and that's okay. But like, be willing to at least have that conversation. Don't just throw a good thing away because the person is not in your church. My darling, it doesn't always work that way. That's probably not the best way to go about it. But then again, that's my take. I really like to hear from people. What do you think about this topic? Do you think that's enough reason not to go ahead with a relationship? Do you think that's reason enough? Right, I really want to hear your views. But yeah, this was meant to be a quick video. I hope you learned a thing or two. Yeah, see you next week or in a couple of days. If I'm able to shoot more content, I will shoot. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please subscribe. I'm begging, guys. I have a target to reach 1,000 followers before the end of the year. I don't know how feasible that is, but you can make it happen, can't you? If you share this video now with 10 people, those 10 people share this video with another 100 people, and like that, we begin to increase, we begin to grow. It will happen. You get it, Abby. So please share this link and let people follow, let them come and learn. I share a lot of helpful content. You can attest to it, right? And I'm a vibe. I'm fun. But yes, thank you for watching. See you in my next video, which should be up in a couple of days or in a week. But yeah, bye bye.